After the man accompanied his white moonlight, he went home to accompany his wife as if nothing had happened, but no matter how he called, he didn't receive a response from his wife. Even the bedroom was empty, without anyone. At this moment, he finally panicked, but despite running to every corner of the villa, there was still no trace of his wife. However, he didn't know that his wife had already burned all their beautiful memories in despair and started a new brilliant life, but the groom now was not him. For the sake of a man's career, women are willing to secretly marry and silently devote themselves by his side. Until that day, she found a lipstick mark on the man's collar that didn't belong to her, which made her realize that her husband had cheated on her. It was all intentionally done by his white moonlight, who even sent pictures to challenge women every time he went on a date. She thought it was just her husband's momentary confusion, but that day she accidentally caught the man and his white moonlight appearing openly in front of her friends. Until this moment, the woman suddenly realized that everyone knew the truth, except for herself, who was kept in the dark like a fool, but the man explained that it was just a friend's sister. Such an ugly face made the woman unable to bear it any longer. She picked up a glass of wine and poured it on top, saying, "Keep playing with your baby." After venting her anger, the woman angrily left, but on her way home, she was involved in a car accident. However, it was this ordinary traffic accident that allowed the woman to meet her true destiny. Seeing the woman soaked through, the CEO took off his coat and put it on, unaware that this coat was their love rope. After her wife arrived at the hospital, the man hurried over, but she remained calm and told the doctor that the man was her own boss. The man was shocked and knew he was at fault. He nervously asked his wife about her situation and only felt relieved after confirming that everything was okay. After leaving the hospital, the man hurriedly explained, but he didn't know that his white moonlight had confessed everything to his wife. Regarding this, the woman only wished him a good sister and said that she was too impulsive and had a wrong idea. At this moment, the man noticed the coat on her body, and the woman immediately retorted, "The clothes belong to my new brother." The man was extremely angry after hearing this, pulled off his coat and threw it on the ground, pulling her home. After losing the CEO's clothes, the woman had no choice but to call the driver and inquire about the CEO's height, weight, and measurements. She wanted to buy a new jacket to return, but when she heard about the measurements, the driver was confused. The next day, the wife burned all the gifts given by the man, but the man only chatted with his white moonlight, and didn't care at all. It wasn't until his wife burned the last wedding photo that the man smelled the pungent smell and heard it was burning garbage, so he didn't ask much. After arriving at the company, the woman was about to go and complete the resignation procedures, but was stopped by his assistant at the door. She instantly guessed who was inside, and when his assistant wasn't paying attention, she forcefully pushed open the door. What will happen next?